When you surrender to Christ, you surrender to his values. We as a church have values that are found in the life and sacrifice of Christ. The cross paints the greatest picture of these values, the internal implications of these values. Jesus valued people on the cross. In 1 John chapter 3, verse 16, it says, "By this we know love, that he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers." Jesus valued people on the cross to such a degree that he died for us. We value people because God first values us. God loves us first so that now we can show his love to others. Without the love of God operating in your life, it's impossible to love people the way God loves people. There's a worldly kind of love. There's a worldly kind of value system, but it is no comparison to Christ's love. As individuals, first thing we have to realize is that God values me. God values you. He died for you. He paid the price that you couldn't pay. While you were still sinners, Christ died. He died the death that no one could die in a place for you that no one could take. How can I love more? By experiencing his love for us. We realize that we can't do it in our own strength. We have to first realize that God values us and then ask him to give us that compassion that he has for other people. How are you valuing people? What I've found for me, I have to stop regularly and pray for my brother. And I have found when I begin to pray for them, there's something supernatural that begins to happen to me as an individual. My heart begins to change because I'm agreeing with God. And then when I agree with God, there's power in his word. It's supernatural power. A lot of you, if you just start praying for your spouse, you wouldn't be talking about divorce. Come on, somebody. If you pray more, you wouldn't be talking as much. I do that, running my mouth at the house. When I start praying, things start changing. How am I going to value people like Jesus valued people? I'm going to get on my knees and I'm going to pray. How can I love more? Pray more.